Hello, Gemini. I hope you have been well. We are looking at the remaining 2023, starting with October, then November, December, taking a look into what the end of the year has in store for you. And make sure to check out my Etsy page. The link is below, of course, for my Zodiac booklets. Beautifully, elegantly designed booklets with incredible detail into your Zodiac archetype and guidance, prompts, and more. Link is below and in my bio, and let's get into this for Gemini here and look at October 1st. You have the Five of Swords, you have November for Gemini, and December, ending the year off. These are your main energies for each month, and then I'm going to go into each month in detail. And let's just move these over here. Okay, Gemini, what is going on? Let me just take a look. You have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Swords. The remaining of the year for you is sort of, it's very, there may be a little bit of conflict in October with the Five of Swords. You have maybe even resolving from conflict or resolving a situation of conflict. It could also be there's a situation coming in here where there could be confrontation. So we'll look into it and see what happens. But the progress here, you go into either it's resolving from conflict or there's going to be something confrontational. And then you go into a bit of the fear, right? The fear, illusions, maybe not having the full information that you need regarding a situation or a part in your life. So November is all about the death and rebirth, right? So we do have going into the underworld in November with the moon as Pisces energy, but Scorpio season in November for the majority. And it allows us to go into the depths of ourselves. It allows us for transformation. It allows us to spend time inwardly. And I feel that you might even be searching through maybe personal fears or breaking through illusions. And then you come out with the 10 of Cups in December, which is a beautiful, harmonious balance, an emotional win, if you want to call it. Very, very, very nice energy to end the year. And so I feel that what you're going to gain from this is new perspectives. You're going to see your situation differently. You're going to see a part of your life differently, and you're going to gain a lot of wisdom with the High Priestess. You're going to even maybe connect with your intuition more, your spiritual self a little bit more, understanding your subconscious, understanding your deeper self. And let's go into this here for Gemini. We'll go a bit deeper into the month of October. Five of Swords for Gemini. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Ace of Fire and the King of Water. Ooh, Devil at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the start of October might be intense. It depends on, the level of intensity or what you're working through. It's again, and please don't see this as bad, because everything is equal. The shadow, the dark is equal to the light. We can't always be in the good. We can't always be flying around. Sometimes we wish we could be, but then we wouldn't have context to our lives. We wouldn't have color to our lives. It would actually get kind of boring, right? So yeah, you do have something starting the month off, but I do feel, it's a win though. You get a win out of it. You may have to deal with a lot of people. You may feel that you're spread in many different places. You may feel that many people are demanding of you. It may get you a little bit edgy, like just, and maybe you have to cut something out. Maybe you do have to address something in order to create change. And that's the devil, right? And so the devil is a choice of repeating toxic cycles or patterns, a relationship, a career within ourselves, our subconscious mind as well, what holds us back from moving forward. And we get very comfortable in this energy. It's all about sort of finding that comfortability and habits and areas within our lives that we may not like. But there's something that is familiar because it becomes very habitual in a very unconscious way. So something around breaking an old cycle or addressing this limitation or fear could be within the subconscious, or it could be a relationship. It could be person, cutting out toxic energies, even maybe addictions or toxic habits or something of that nature. And then you get you get the Ace of Fire coming out of the Five of Fire. So you get a rebirth, you get a whole new reset in some kind of way. And this could even be an elevation in your career with the King of Cups. It could be something of a leadership role. It could be also emotional mastery. So when you come out of the situation, you could have a greater level of emotional intelligence. It could be reflective of your work. It could be a career upgrade. It could be how you're feeling about yourself, and even learning these skill sets of working with other people will create this. It's going to create greater emotional intelligence. It's going to create greater confidence with your ability to work with others and be that that guide, the mentor, the leader, from a place of understanding, from a place of compassion. So there's going to be a burst of energy. Now, this could also be maybe someone, perhaps a relationship. I'll just throw it out there, someone who is in this role, and there's a lot of passion around that. So there could be with regards to love, if you're interested in that. But the devil, it's going to be a choice that's going to come down to moving forward is breaking through something that needs to go. Okay, so the challenge for the full picture, to look at the entire scope of the month, you have your Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups with your guidance. Your Seven of Coins is your challenge, with the Four of Cups as your guidance. So the Seven of Pentacles, there could be a lot of anxiety or pressure around results or pushing forward or wanting to have something that isn't ready yet. We oftentimes can not be satisfied with what we do have and look towards the future or want something else, or project into our dreams and desires rather than paying attention to the present moment, which needs to be cultivated. I mean, that is our opportunity for growth and for creation. So there may be a little bit of that, wanting something that isn't there yet, or projecting into the future and wanting that, and then not, really enjoying what is with you at this moment in time. The Four of Cups is taking your time and connecting with your feelings, getting a sense of what feels right for you. It is going to lead into that King of Cups. It's connected somehow. So something around taking your time to get a feel before rushing or before pushing, because there's so many layers to our experience and to our existence that we don't even really know unless we give ourselves time and space to connect with that. We can all, I'm speaking to myself as well, live in a very fast-paced environment and miss out on a lot of, important details under the surface. So let's go into the moon for November. Oh, the devil is back. So I was feeling it was tied to the moon in a way. So let's see, under you have the Three of Coins also, and the World. Wow, with the Fool. November's a big month for you guys. November is a big month. You have a lot of major arcana coming in. You have the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, and the World, and the Fool. What are you taking a leap of faith towards? Judgment. Okay, you have all the big players here. You have all the big players. You have Judgment. And sorry, this topless woman in the world may be getting me in trouble on YouTube, because apparently YouTube is scanning for nudity, photos, whatever, artwork. Thank you, YouTube, for that. But anyway, I don't care. I'm not going to cover it up. So you have the moon, which is your fear. Their fear and even something unknown. It may be really below the surface. And I mean, like within the subconscious, the devil. You may have something it could be very unhealthy, very toxic, that might be even repeating patterns or decision making that are not healthy, because you have part of there's like a big cycle of your life coming in here that is wanting you to move forward, but you're in between both worlds. You're in between the future and the past in some kind of way. There's this old energy here with the devil, something sticking you. It could be fear. It could honestly be fear. Excuse me. It could be fear that is holding you back with the devil and the moon together, like stuck, maybe a fear of repeating past patterns, or maybe if something bad happened in the past and subconsciously, unconsciously afraid of that happening again in some kind of way. And so you're stuck in this loop and it's unhealthy. And you could even be maybe turning to addictions or something, it could even be a toxic relationship or a work situation, but it's like this loop because you might not have that clarity and that confidence to cut that unconscious fear or limitation or whatever that is in there. So I hope that's resonating. That's the main one that I'm picking up on. But your inner calling is getting you ready for this, to jump into a new cycle, a new chapter in your life. So Judgment is all around breaking patterns. You have the World as well. You have endings and beginnings together, but you have to, this is really Judgment is saying, how bad do you want something better? Because then you have to let go of the past. You have to move on. You have to break cycles. You have to stop repeating, even thoughts or emotions. It's internal. This is very internal. It's a very internal, deep Deep read here. So you're being called towards something greater. So how bad do you want it? It's time to rise to that calling. You have the Three of Pentacles. So you're going to have help. You're going to have guidance. You're going to have assistance. You're going to have your team. You're going to have maybe even support or a new opportunity, perhaps. But the world is the end of this old chapter here. And I do feel you have support through this in some kind of way. I do feel that you have support working through this chapter with the world, the end of a major cycle there. Let's look at your challenge for the full picture for Gemini. You have the Three of Fire. So you're going to have a lack of passion. The Fool again is your guidance. Really, Spirit is screaming at you right now saying, Gemini, go for it. Do it. Get out of your head, get out of the fear, break the cycles. Even if it's a person, get them out of your life, whatever it is, cut the ties and take that leap of faith. You may feel like you're running out of energy in this month. You may feel like you're lacking the power and the momentum to get things moving. But it's saying here, prepare for a new chapter. Do whatever you can do to get ready for something new and trust. Take that leap of faith. It really is saying take that risk, I feel, or it's maybe not even, it may feel like a risk, but it's not. So let's go into the Ten of Cups for December for Gemini. This is a great read, by the way. I love the energy. I don't know why I'm very excited about this reading. Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Okay, interesting. Chariot. So there's progress. You are moving towards something different. You're moving towards greater empowerment, towards your future. The Chariot is aligning with it's aligning with your readiness. Like you're ready and you're ready to take action. You're ready to overcome challenges. You're ready to overcome odds. Let's just take a peek under it. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. So, and ready to do the work, right? So this month is nice. Emotionally, you have the Ten of Cups. You have a lot of balance. You have harmony. You have family going into the end of the year, Christmas, whatever. So you have that really nice energy. The Page of Swords, new communication. You may be setting up boundaries around something. It could be a relationship. I mean, you have the Three of Swords, so there could be giving yourself some space to forgive a situation or a person, to let go. There's the boundaries around something, this old energy of the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords could be tied to the big devil energy over there. But you're giving yourself some space, or you could also be working really hard to get over something of the past, to heal past wounds, to let go. The Page of Swords is new communication. It is communication, ideas. And then, as I mentioned, the Chariot with the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot is getting ready to go. Making a move, and the Eight of Pentacles is hard at work. So let's look into the challenge for the full picture for Gemini. You have strength, and your guidance from Spirit is the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's to get over something. It really is to move on from the past. You may feel the lack of strength is your challenge. So there could be emotions coming to the surface. You may feel very emotionally turbulent. You may also have lost a sense of courage and believing in yourself and strength and your ability to really create and step into your power because there's something being held on to from the past, or even maybe a lower energy or emotion, even if it's I can't, and what if it doesn't work, or maybe something didn't work out the way you're expecting, and then there's just this all of a sudden loss of hope or something, or loss of certainty within yourself. There's something else happening here, and this is big. I mean, you're at a big turning point in your life here. It's going to lead you into 2024. So it is saying to let go of what didn't work, or to let go of the past, or to let go of your emotions that are holding you back, and look towards the future, because you still have opportunity on the horizon. You still have something new coming in or right behind you. Okay, so for Gemini, ooh, there you go, a powerful move. This is a big card. So there's a big change coming up, Gemini, for you. Okay, and I feel it's moving you into 2024. There's some things that, yeah, the devil, the moon, that may require some work, like some deep inner work. But the Fool came out twice. And so it's really about a new beginning. And it's really also saying to make that move that you need. You know, what do you need to push through? What do you need to change? How can you align more with your power to believe in your potential? And it's all about making that powerful move, believing in yourself and making it happen. All right, Gemini, I'm wishing you all the best during this month and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.